I mean, I guess just for stars, a little background. Tell us about how long you've owned horses.
Well, about 8 years, I received a horse from him as a Christmas gift, and it just expanded from there.
Is it just kind of because you live in Arkansas and there's so much interest? There's a lot of interest in racing in Arkansas. Or Alan, did you have racing roots? Or
The other side of the family has the racing roots. Her father's done the tip sheet now for 45 years, nearly 50 years, and still 86 years old, does a tip sheet for Oaklawn Park and Louisiana Downs on every race. And so we actually went on our honeymoon to Louisiana Downs, and so we've been in racing as far as on the
Player side.
Player side of it for a long time. And then I guess Christmas of 2015 ended up getting a claiming tag more or less for her for Christmas, and kind of started trying the ownership part.
well, Kerry, is your dad doing a special Derby tip sheet?
Well, if he did, it would probably be biased, and it might have Honor Marie on top.
Just saying. Huh?
Yeah,
just suspicious.
He will handicap the Derby.
In for the work. 59-1, I believe. Just your thoughts watching that work, what you're thinking about your horse.
You know, it just was interesting because he looked like he was just not breezing. He looked like he was effortlessly just out there having a good time. So I didn't hear the times. Alan was back listening to the times, and I was quite impressed.
I think he did it with not a lot of effort. So that's what they wanted to see. Just let him go, let him do what he wanted to do. Didn't push him, didn't hold him back. Just let him have a good time, and they were happy with it.
How did you all get involved with Legion Bloodstock, who you were a partner in when they originally bought the horse as a yearling? Right?
Through Kyle Zorn, and he was just a mutual friend, and we came out to Kentucky one year to watch our claiming horses race, and we met him for lunch and said, hey, our guy's about to retire, we need to get into maybe these babies, what should we do? And he talked us into going to an auction. We went to our first auction, and we were just going to look, but we bought, and it just exploded from there. We bought one for ourselves at auction that first time, and then once Legion really established their group and their partnerships, that's what we got involved in. The father is Honor Code, the mother is Dame Marie, and we're like, we've got to name the horse something after our granddaughter, and his grandmother was a Marie, and our daughter's the Sarah Marie. So Marie's just kind of deep in the family.
How old is the granddaughter?
9. She's
and
9.
What does she think?
She'll be here. We told her when we named the horse, we said, if we ever make it to the Kentucky Derby, you get to go with us. And she hadn't forgotten.
Is this kind of like a Boy Named Sue type deal?
Yeah, what I thought of is like we're honoring Marie. So he gets called a she a lot.
Do you feel he'll show him on a week from Saturday?
Yeah, he'll be tough.
You all decided to buy 100% after he broke his maiden. Why?
Well, this horse had always been one of the ones that every time you say, how are the horses doing? And we were in 2 groups, so we had 25% of 8 horses. This one was always mentioned, not anything spectacular. And but actually when they first bought this horse, this one's bred to go long distance on turf. He could be your Royal Ascot horse, and laugh and all that. And so when he broke his maiden on a short dirt, then someone made an offer on him. We had the chance to, purchase the whole horse, and it was named after our granddaughter. We were going, well, when he can run short dirt, and that's not what they think he can do, let's give him a run.
So somebody outside made an offer on the horse, so it was either buy the horse or
sell.
Okay,
Correct.
I see. Okay.
Correct.
So that's why you bought the whole horse.
And that's the whole deal with our partnerships.
Yeah, I see. And then he wins the Kentucky Jockey Club, and just taking some money off the table when offers came in to buy a leg?
Yeah, we had several offers to buy the whole horse or nothing. And we were not going to take it away from Whit Beckman. We didn't want to give up the horse. we learned this group, Mr. Iserman and his family, would be a good fit. We talked to them. They were very much so that let the trainer train, and we felt like we had the same goal in mind to run the horse. And so we felt comfortable, selling a fourth of it.
So when did you start thinking Derby might be like a possibility?
I'm still not thinking it. It's just surreal.
Well, I guess after the Jockey Club, we thought take him to Louisiana, and they were saying LeCompte, Risen Star, Louisiana. This is my Louisiana Derby horse, and you're thinking, wow. And then they taught us a little patience. They said, let's let him just rest out a while, let him grow. He's doing great. And they said, well, wouldn't you rather win, let's do the 2 Louisiana horses and then run him in the Kentucky Derby. And it kind of took us back a little. And we were going, okay, we can do that. We can wait. And so we had a long, I guess, December, start of January where he wasn't working. He was just jogging every day, happy as could be. And they said he's growing every day. We're ready to get him training again. Let's go. And so that's when we started thinking, there's a possibility. It's a long one.
How about after the Louisiana Derby, runner-up?
Oh, we knew we were here then. So, we knew.
So what does this mean to both of you, to be in this position?
Oh, it's the world to us right now. We've been thinking about it, talking about it. That's what we do. We talk about it just all the time we're together. So, what do you?
Well, and I've said it before, we just wanted a Saturday horse, an allowance horse, and we just kind of skipped over that. We haven't won an allowance race yet. We went straight to the stakes race. So, I felt like the patience that we've had in it, we feel very fortunate. How did this happen to us? But I think we put a really good team in place, and it just got us here.
After your granddaughter, but also there were other people named Marie in your family. But you got 9 grandchildren, you said. So is it pressure on now to come up with 8 other Derby horses?
Well, I've come up with the name that's going to take care of that, and it's going to be the other 8. I just can't. I just don't think we can keep up with all of those.